people, welcome to another edition of that finger tapping frenzy that we all know and love as WWE SuperCard with me, Big Jim, here at BadLadDad HQ. Now then, I'm recording this late on a Wednesday evening. The reason for doing it late on the Wednesday evening is there's two new tiers. New tiers, new rarities, call them what you will. Some people prefer tier, some prefer rarity. Some go, well, new cards. Whatever you like to call it, they're here, they've landed. I've missed all the intro screens because I was just setting up this recording, so I've got no idea what it said. And I also have to admit, I've been out since 7 o'clock this morning. And when I stopped playing SuperCard on Tuesday evening, things were in a bit of a mess. I was clearing out the binder, I was making sure I got a few cards powered up, and those that I could pro, I was proing. But I only got sort of midway through that as well, so it's going to be a bit messy in there, just warning you now. Anyway, let's go and have a look. You can already see there's a new campaign, which obviously there always is. I only just managed to get the last limited, as you can see, right. Actually, this is going to be a voyage of discovery for me too anyway, not just because of the new tiers, but just see where I'd got to in terms of the cards. So as you can see here, I was sitting on some Ember cards that I've not even powered up yet. But let's just go into the general cards before we get anything new, and I don't know about you guys, just last knockings, the very last, I didn't think I was going to get Kairi. Didn't think I was going to get her. I just managed to get her from at the very last pull, the very last packs where we were chucking our tokens in. I'm lucky enough to get one because I really didn't think, I'm not a fan of these limited edition cards, by the way, where really you can only get them from packs. And generally, it was packs that you had to buy. And I know that a few people were pulling it off the rarity board. But it needs to be really something that you've achieved, something you get a sense of fulfillment from. So that's one thing also about campaign, whatever the new card is. You do feel like you've had to slog your way through to try and get that campaign limited edition card. Anyway, let's just go back to the start. Now, I don't think I need to click on campaign because we all know what campaign is, and you're more interested to see what rarities I've got in terms of new cards, and I'm interested to see what they look like because I've not seen anybody's preview videos, I've not seen any of the teasers, so I don't know anything about it, to be quite honest. As a change, Jim doesn't know anything about it. So, should we do that one? Obviously, I've hit the new tier. Rewind and WrestleMania 42, they were pretty obvious. Rewind then is naturally going to be some stars of old, of yesteryear, which I'm always a big fan of, because yesteryear is my kind of era, to be quite honest with you. As you can probably tell from this beautiful face. Yesteryear, that's my kind of year. Oh look, now I'm here. Come on, now I'm here. Well, these look pretty smart, don't they? Let's have a look and see who we've got. So this is going to be my first card of this tier, just before I do it. And of course, as I always used to do this, for 10 years I've been doing this tease, just sort of let it sit there for a bit, just cooking for a little while. I've moaned about this before, Big Jim moaning, can't believe it. I'm really not a fan of issuing more than one tier when you get a reset, because when you've got two tiers, you're not really interested in the lower of the two tiers, you just want to skip through that as quickly as possible to try and get to the higher tier. You don't fully appreciate all the work that's gone into like the artistic design and the graphics and what they look like when they're a pro and everything, because you're just whizzing past. You don't care, and that's frustrating sometimes. It's frustrating because we've skipped past some pretty nice looking tiers to get some top tiers that haven't looked actually that great, to be honest. So here we go. So we're looking at a sort of VHS tape type design. Okay, I quite like that. It's quite a sort of it helps add that idea of being dated, doesn't it? Tyler Bate, he's obviously not going to be one of the higher cards. Naturally, would be nice to be pulling one of the bigger. But I'm not saying he's bad. I'm not saying he's bad. I'm not saying he's a bad wrestler per se. Just saying that he's not going to be one of the top tier cards. You know that. Having said that, I'm sure there's going to be special event cards knocking around. Probably are already. That are going to take it take the actual card's strength well away from the standard tier cards that we're all trying to pull. So here's the new. Oh, this must be Battle Pass, I guess. and of course I've just acquired a card of Rarity or Higher already. There we go, underway. Let's have a look at Battle Pass. Oh, okay, that is an interesting design. That's quite a snazzy design, that is, isn't it? Oh, I quite like that. I'm guessing the guy in the background is going to be giving it the old... but we don't need to do that yet either, do we? Campaign, yes. Why is this showing? Oh, of course, card catalogue. Collections. What do we need to get? So I haven't actually done the MB yet. Yeah, okay. Still a bit of work to be done on that front. In terms of getting something to pull. What's this? What'd be this? How to play. How to play what? What is it? Play any mode to earn new cards. Train cards to increase their power. Level up to... Oh, okay. Has that always been there and I've just not noticed it? Oh, you looked at Battle Pass already. See what confusion I've got myself into already. Is there anything new here? There isn't really, is there? Let's have a look at the boom card. New booms. New booms sweep clean. One thing I haven't got is anything snazzily saved over to open. No big packs. Nothing exciting. Let's see where we're going. Yep. Wow, okay. That is pretty cool. So they've changed it slightly, haven't they? So, that is... Oh, why did I think Matt Cordona wasn't new? Why did I think that? I don't know. Well, obviously I've got Raquel, so I'll be able to fortify her a bit further. Big Matt is the new tier card, but now you've got a chance of a special card. I quite like this because previously you were just getting a rarity card, weren't you? But this is now a special, a special. Mind you, it's going to be it's a random. It's just a tier card. I'm talking nonsense again. It's because I haven't seen the designs. You see, it just proves I've not seen the designs. I thought that was a special. It's no special. That's ordinary. Okay. Right. Let's go back and have a look at the draft board, which I'm pretty sure I haven't got anything. I've got 35 picks. So there we go. Something's fallen right at last. Geez, I'm sure this has not been anywhere near as exciting as you were hoping it would be, and I had actually been saving some credits together to see what kind of pack there was I could open, because I know you like pack openings. I've not always been a fan of pack openings because it costs money. Money's not a good thing to be spending on this game. But now and again, I can't even remember the last time I opened a pack. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Oh, that's cool. Bray Wyatt. Love a bit of Bray Wyatt. Bless him. Love a bit of Bray Wyatt. I've got some really nice images I can use for that as well. Different eras of Bray Wyatt. Let's just go through and do the doings. Obviously not going to get anything else of any importance, but just clear the board anyway. You never know. Has that ever happened to you? Have you ever pulled a tier card and then within like 2 resets you pulled another one? I mean, in the 10 plus years of playing the game, I think it's happened about 3 or 4 times. Certainly no more than that. But fun when it happens. Big fun when it happens. Right, let's make sure I don't actually burn him up. But these are all going to be, as you know, I'm a mad collector in terms of the catalogue, and always make sure I've got as many pros, if not all the pros, from every tier that I can. From the standard tier cards, it's impossible these days now with special event cards. So many that come out, especially in that backstage area. It's impossible to have pros of everything. Although what I tend to do is I'll ignore them when they first come out, and then they generally appear in the catalogue in the store section, in the superstore. You tend to find you get these packs further down, mixed bag, and that'll have some old event cards in there. So I tend to pick them up from there a bit later to spend a few credits. As you can see, a few super coins, sorry. As you can see, I'm already doing well on the super coin front. What I don't think it's worth doing though is spending them on Brian Pillman, because you're going to be moving up a tier pretty quickly. So I mean, unless you're desperate, unless you're not anywhere close to getting up to these tiers, and let's face it, even we've had people coming on in the comment sections, and I've actually got a free account that I run just called BadLadDad. It's pretty easy to get into a new tier within a couple of weeks if you're not if you're not already up to that kind of level, just from the freebies you can get from the redeeming every day when in the online store, and some of the stuff they give away anyway. Let's go back then. Let's go back to my new cards, the newbies. So here we go, Rewind. Bray, lovely Bray. Oh, didn't want to do that, did I? What I wanted to do was just have a look at some of these Bray images from over the years. Do you remember the hat and the Hawaiian shirt era? That's obviously the era that this card is trying to represent. But there was, I loved that card. I did love that card. Do you remember that when we could take cards from season 1 and engineer them into season 2, all those years back? But you know what I'm looking for, don't you? You know what I'm looking for, and it's not that one. It's definitely not that one. I'm looking more for the lantern swinging type. Do the Hell in the Cell? No. I think. Yeah, oh, go on. Shall we? Go on, let's give it a go. I did like that image from WrestleMania. I mean, that looks pretty awesome, doesn't it? It just adds. It looks like something out of a 1970s horror film, doesn't it? Right, I'll go with Bray in that form for the time being. So what's in the store? What have we got? Free pack. I won't do that for now because, well, one, it's a waste of time. So Extreme Bounty Breaker. Does anyone play Bounty Breaker? I don't play Bounty Breaker. It's like there's no way you're going to get to Bounty Breaker without spending any kind of credits. It's just not worth it. And again, 2 ways to win. I mean, yeah, great if you can afford to. No, it's not going to show us the card. Great if you can afford to get yourself all the way up by buying zillions and zillions of packs, but not on my watch. Not doing it that way. Rewind Boost 32. God, is anyone paying £32 for these? Geez, you can already get some Rewind equipment. So I'm not doing that. Oh, that's it, is it? That's not. That's 2 pretty cruddy events to look at. Who Want It bundle. Okay, so that's a special and contains 5 of the following that you just know is going to be full of those. Are there any special cards from the Rarity board? I mean, it's probably a bit too early for them to do that, isn't it? Evolve. Bonus chance of one of those. Contains 3 of the following. Yeah, 1750. They're not going to be dishing out the new WrestleMania cards, surely. Right, I'm just trying to decide what to open, to be quite honest with you. Or I might just frustratingly for you, I might just sit on these credits, you know. Because I'm not. Well, that would give a female pro. It's 5,500 credits though. Having amassed all these credits, I don't particularly want to just chuck them away, because they'll come in handy with the events. If you want to do some boosts on events, I'd be interested to hear actually. Do you trust, when you get some credits, do you trust your credits on buying packs, or do you prefer to use them for boosts? Oh, it's a bit of a network error. That's the throwback. Waiting on network error. Miss Ninja singing that along with me. Do you save them to use on events? I just find that if you're going to go for an event and you've got some credits to help boost it, that's a far better use than it is just buying See, I just don't think this is going to give anything. Let's open 2 of these. What the hey, eh? Let's just have a look. See what it does. Okay. Well, there's a rewind. Oh, no, there isn't. Oh, it's fallen for the old dumbbells, haven't you? You've fallen for the old dumbbells, Big Jim. That's why I hate these packs. That's why I hate this stuff, honestly. It's just going to keep teasing and teasing and teasing, isn't it? Look at that. What a waste of time that was. Well, I suppose there's Royce Keys I don't have, and Uncle Howdy. Well, I was just talking about you. Right, okay, are we going to do one more? Is it worth doing one more? What's this dishing out, if you're lucky? It's going to be garbage, isn't it? It's going to be complete and utter garbage. Contains a bonus chance. Yeah, you all do. Okay, look, I'll do one more of those. I'll do one more of these. Sorry if it's not been very exciting, but I'm not chucking all the credits onto these useless packs. And I do need time to just try and work out some of the other things that are going on in the game. Maybe do a bit of campaign. Oh, look. Oh, look. What have we got? What have we got? Oh, my God. Oh, my God. It's just the absolute goat. I'm stunned. I'm stunned by that. There's me saying these are a waste of time. They're not going to give out good cards. I've got Taker. I'm so happy with that. I can't give you a Ninja Boy style reaction because that's not really my style. But I just think you can tell that I was quite taken aback by that. Oh, I finally feel blessed in this video. I finally feel there's something worth taking away from this. Apart from just saying that I'm sitting here just doing the usual finger tapping late at night. Wow. I am so pleased with that. Now I've got to resist the temptation, because this is Wednesday evening and this video will go out on Thursday evening. I've got to resist the temptation to stick this on Twitter. Oh my goodness. I'm delighted with that. And the Taker images over the years have just been phenomenal. And I was pleased to notice... Yeah, you go away. I know I've got a new card. I was pleased when they took other iterations of Taker, like Badass Taker, and just made sure that you could get them all on the one person's card. What am I doing there? Not training anything yet. Those cards you just got a glimpse of are some of those that I've kicked out of the binder. So there's the old traditional Takers. There he goes. Look at that. Let's have a look at that. Look at that. To be honest, any flipping Taker image you put on here is going to be absolutely rocking, isn't it? Do you remember those special cards? Difficult to get hold of? Let's have another swapsies. Oh no, I'm spoilt for choice here. I just really spoilt for choice. He's popping with anything that you do for Taker. It's just popping. Where do we stop? Where do we stop? Oh, that's pretty cool, isn't it? It adds a bit of colour to it. Adds a bit of pizzazz, a bit of sparkle. Because, of course, that's what Taker's always been. He's always been about pizzazz and sparkle, being colourful. Well, look, I'm absolutely delighted to have landed Taker. I wasn't expecting that at all. Perhaps those packs are worth... Perhaps I owe Cat Daddy an apology. Perhaps those packs are worth it now and again. I'm not spending any more credits for now. I'm going to keep those because I think we've got a flash event coming up this week. And I do like to actually spend some time concentrating on real life over a weekend and not just sitting doing a finger tapping frenzy every hour that God sends. But when you're in new tiers, strange things happen. Anyway, look, that's how I got on. Please do let me know in the comments down below what you got as your tier pools. And are you already in WrestleMania tier? Have you already forged your way through? Have you spent loads of credits? Have you somehow just played for the last 24 hours non-stop and got yourself up there? Let me know in the comments down below. Until I see you next time. Oh, so I should add one more thing. I'm just trying to make this now a regular Thursday evening video. It's another reason why the video is coming out on Thursday and not on new tier day, new rarity day. But just once a week, just to say hello, just to keep tabs. And thank you so much for all the support. Firstly, for the shorts that we've been putting up, looking back at some of the old BadLadDad videos and moments of yesteryear. It's quite relevant when you've got Rewinds here knocking around. And also, Ninja Boy's done his first full video for some many years, looking at his Panini Darts World Championship collection. And again, thank you for the response on the shorts that he did last week to highlight those. That's what gave him the confidence to go ahead and do a full-on video that we put up a couple of days ago, and already it's had a few views, so very grateful for that too. So what we're doing now is, when it comes to the comments section, I'm actually going to put Jim. You'll notice in the comments I'm now signing off Jim, and Leo, as is his real name, as you've probably all now realised. When he's replying to people, he will put his name too. So it's easy to see which one of us it is talking to you from BadLadDad HQ. Anyway, look, thanks ever so much for watching. Till I see you next time, you stay cool.
People say to me all the time, "Hey Johnny Wrestling, what does it take to become a winner?" Those people, I say, try watching BadLadDad's latest video. He'll show you just what it takes to become a WWE SuperCard champion.